All right. So we are here to do the business analysis course. Um, it's a very short course, uh, for 2 months. But before I do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Shagali Rahman. I'm the founder and CEO of this company and also another company called Transfotech Global. So we are an academy in New York, headquartered in New York. We were established in 2014. Basically, I'm not somebody from outside of the industry. Basically, I work for 10 of the top Fortune 500 companies. So I do bring a lot of knowledge and a lot of values. And that actually led me to start this academy. If you want to know the history, I have to go back. When I graduated fresh out of college, I didn't have a place to go. I looked into different academy, different boot camps in New York, actually tons of them. And I never found one that has a complete system, right? A lot of people are good at training things, right? But in order to get a job, it's not just the training. You need a system that gives you everything, like the resume, like the job marketing, background verification, references. There's too many things are needed. And as a fresher, I didn't have it, right? So I always had a dream, like one day I would open an academy. So that force led me to open this academy in 2014, and ever since we've been helping people. We have helped more than 1,000 people over this time to convert their non-technical, the life into IT life, and start a job above 80K, and this is significant. So that's just one part of me. And second part that you need to know, that I have done a lot of sacrifices before I come and talk to you today. And I quit my job in 2019 after working for um, these top companies of the world. I worked for Homeland Security. I led a project. I worked for one of the office under White House, right? I was a contractor there for a project lead. I worked for the largest company of the world when it comes to QA and BA consulting. So I really have know the industry from that 40,000 feet of altitude. But then I don't know what happened. The academy was doing good. So end of 2019, I decided to quit my job and run this academy full time, and help many people. And that was the fantastic decision I've made, because 2020 was a pandemic year. We were all locked up, right? And just because I made this decision, I hired a bunch of employees, I hired two directors, and then we were able to help 20 plus people during 2020 got jobs. So basically, everybody that we've trained in 2000, later 2019, we were able to get them job in 2020. So think about it. People were losing job in 2020 like crazy. We have seen 45 million people have filed unemployment in the United States, and we have added 20 jobs to 20 life that they are making more than 80 plus $1,000 a year, and they never had to go to office. That was a kind of success that we brought in. So ever since, we were super excited. We have delivered uh, 20 plus different batches into 2020, and 2021 is even harder. Right now we're doing QA course, BA course. We have a system that is significant. We're going to talk about that today. Today, here, I'm here to give you information. No pressure. Ask any question at the end. Get all the information and learn about our process. We are very unique. We are very different. As you saw, it's not just myself. We have a full team right here. These are the directors, and everybody comes from a very professional background. So we started this 2 years ago, like you said, and then every month we kind of do brainstorming. How can we make it better? How can we put our people faster in the job market? So right now we have a very mature system, and the system that worked for everyone, like you said, and it will work for you too. So I ask a lot of questions about those systems. Right? I'm going to show you the 6-step process in a moment. But let's take a step back. Just want to give you a little history of that was 2019 that I was saying. So we were physical. That's our headquarters located in Jamaica, Queens. And if you guys are in New York, feel free to come by. We're very welcoming. You'll have a cup of coffee. Uh, but the point I'm making, look, we in 2019, when I quit my job, we were happy, right? Doing classes physical, but we don't take more than 15 people. We really extremely manage the quality and maintain the quality. We're not a commercial institute. We like to train 15 people and we like to get all of them job, not even 80, 70%, 100%. That's our focus. So we give a lot of personalized attentions. So that was the world in 2019. But the pandemic came, everything shifted digitally. We were able to shift because we've been doing this for the last 8 years. And instead of this, now our classroom looks like this. But the reason I'm showing you this is because of the digital shift, virtual world, it opened up an opportunity for you and for us, more opportunity. Now you could be anywhere and do this course. Before, if you were in Maryland, you wouldn't come to New York in my class and do this. So now, not only you can learn BA by being anywhere, you can also do job from home. So if I want to tell you that everybody that I placed, I'm going to show you, I'm going to show their video, live study, case study, everything that in 2019 that everyone I placed, we have placed, they never went to office. They're working from home. So you are the best time in life, right? You're doing 3 months course, getting a $90,000, $80,000, $90,000 job anywhere, and you're working from home. That's what we're talking about. And this is the truth. And this is only possible in the IT industry. So have open mind. All right, I'm going to show you how this is possible. So these are the officials that are going to help you after that. Um, we have a fantastic team, a lot of people that works behind the scene that you don't realize, but these are the people, recruiters, resume makers, career coach, who's going to help you later on once you're ready. So don't feel alone. And we're not a random online academy. We have a proper set of employees who will be able to get you a job. We have done a lot of community works during pandemic because we know the people comes first, right? Business comes later. During the pandemic, we ran a food pantry in the local New York 24/7. We gave out foods to people, partnering with a few other organizations out there. Just wanted to put out there. So let's talk about the course, right? What is the goal for this course? Let's set the stage clear. And I said a bunch of things, but the goal for this course is to get you a job in 3 to 6 months. The goal for this course is not to make you a PhD. I don't want to make you a PhD software engineer, PhD and BA. You have time for that. The getting a job is not the end of your career. It's the beginning of your journey. A lot of people misunderstands. They take so much pressure. They're like, oh, I have to get a job. I have to get a job. I have to get a job. They exhaust themselves, right? But no, getting a job is not hard. It's a matter of how you study and who's your mentor, right? So my job and our job would be to push you through out the door. So we will teach you enough tactics, enough technical stuff, so you will be job ready in next 3 to 6 months. Simple as it is. Let's set the stage clear. That's the goal we're having today. That's the talk we're going to have today. In order to do so, we have everything, right? We have a system that will make you ready. They'll take you through one step at a time. It's a 6-step system. So it's going to take you through one step at a time and make you ready at the end of 3 months. But then we keep another 3 months just in case. But at the end of 6 months, you should have an offer letter in your hand. I'm sure you're going to have questions, but that's okay. I'll be able to answer that. So who are business analysts? Why they are so demanding in the market? Business analyst is a role that works within a software development team, right? This is not an isolated role. Business analysts are people who's really good at communication. They're not technical, right? They're not super technical, but they're good at communication. They work with the team like that. And their job is to collect and gather requirements from the client. Let's say, now, first, let's take a step back. Every company would need software development team to develop software. Why? Because look at this logo. These are the top 10 companies of the world, not just the US, of the world. You know the good thing and something to be proud of? Out of these 10 companies, all of them are in New York. All of them are in US. So we are leading in technology. We're not number one in many things in the world, but we're definitely number one in business, in technology. That's the power. So out of the 10 companies, top 10 companies of the world, all of them are US. And you know the best part? Look at these. Look at their logo. I'm pretty sure that you know all of them. 8 of them out of 10 are online. Their entire business is done through the softwares. They don't have any physical stores. There's none of them has a physical store except for Apple and Walmart. Google doesn't have a physical store. Billions of dollars company. Amazon just grew like 200% during pandemic without having a single physical store. So what's their store? They sell products. Amazon.com. So what's it? What is it? It's a software application. Who developed it? You see, that's what I'm trying to tie it up to. Every company that runs online needs a software development team. And within the software development team, the first role that comes in the picture is us, business analysts. And their job is to gather and collect the requirements from the client. Because if I don't know what software I'm going to make, I won't be able to make it, right? That's why every team in every company that you can think of will require a business analyst. That many jobs you have available. You go for mid-sized company, you go for government, you go for e-commerce, you go for banking, anything they can think of. Whoever doing business in US would need a software, would have a software development team, and you will be the frontliner for that team. Okay? Your job is to meet the clients, get the requirements, make sure everybody understands what the software is all about. So it's easy. It doesn't require coding. It doesn't require you to learn Java or anything, a cloud or anything. If you can do it, that's good. That's addition. That's awesome. But it doesn't require you to learn. So what does it require you to learn? This course. Amit is an instructor, um, a business analyst uh, in the industry for the last 5 years, and now he becoming an instructor. He have learned it in certain way, and then he have worked for the top 3 consulting company. Now he's gonna mimic himself within you, right? It's a small batch, 10 to 15, and then we're gonna mimic. Amit is gonna mimic exactly what you have learned, and this is how we run our batches. So this is why it's so effective. But let me walk you through the basically the 6-step process that we have. Um, Often people ask me why we should come to you. Why can't I just learn by myself? You can, but but you need a system like that, right? A 6-step process, right? Number one is once you register after this orientation, we will meet you in personal level. Meet you means it's digital meeting. One of our career advisor will call you and set up a personal call with you, and we would like to know how soon you want to get a job. If you want to get a job in 3 months, that's not the same ball game if you have 9 months in hand. See, so it depends on how aggressive your roadmap. We will give you medicines. We'll give you a customized plan, right? Someone tell me that, Sheikh, I need a job in 1 month. Could you help me? Yes, I can. I can give you extra videos. I can give you extra notes. Or someone can tell me like, Sheikh, I don't need a job in 3 months. I want to go slow, right? I want to build my fundamental right. I want to retake this course 2 times. Can I do that? Yes. It depends on you how quickly you want to get a job. We have the system for you. So that's one. And then second, the moment you decide that you want to enroll, the class will start from next week. You need to fill out the registration form. You need to fill out the ISA. I'm going to give you instruction after that. That's just paperwork. Step number 3, the live classes will start from next week. There will be 2 months of trainings where each class is 2 to 3 hours long. It's only one class a week. So you don't have to leave your job. You can still do the job and come back and do this course. But apart from the class, you need to put 6 to 8 hours a week into study initially. And then you need to put more when you go for the job interviews. But for initially, 6 to 8 hours, fine. Then you need to do some group study. You need to do the homework because the instructor will give you homework in every class. That kind of runs 2 months, right? And then we will put you in an internship. This internship, what makes us different, unlike a lot of other academy that you see institute out there, we will put you in a real internship with a real company to work for 15 days. I mean, 2 weeks to 1 month, depending on what's available at that time. but we like to do it. It's free for you. You don't have to pay extra for these. They're not gonna also pay you because you're working for them. It's a win-win for both parties. But you're gonna learn real stuff that you're learning here. Now you'll be able to apply into this step number 4. So that's beautiful, right? And that's exactly what you need to see the real world before you go to interview. Then that's not it, right? And then we go to step number 5. Once you come over here, we start building your resume, your LinkedIn profile, your job profiles in different job portals and things like that. And simultaneously, we prepare you for the interview. Now that you have learned BA, you have done some work also. Now it's a perfect time for us to train you that what kind of interview question they're gonna ask, behavioral questions, little tweaks, your body language, appearance, soft skill, your speakability. We work on all of them, right? Basically, work on all of these skill. Um, yeah. So from there, and then once you're ready, right? We have a career advisor who will make sure that you're ready to go. And from there, we will move you to the level number 6, which is here, and that's your job marketing. So see the steps. You're learning. You're doing internship. We are building your profile. We're building your resumes. We're building your everything. We're making you ready for the interview. Then we are giving you to our internal departments to market you for the job. So you don't need to take any hassle of these. It's all taken care by our team. Job placement, right? That's one of our key area of success. Unlike a lot of other academy, I like to say it because we have developed an enormous network base. Because I'm coming from 15 years of inside corporate experience. All of us, Amit, all of our directors are. So we have created an internal network, internal client base and then we have our internal recruiters. So we will be able to expedite your marketing process. We are partnered with a company called Relic. Through them, we are partnered with 500,000 recruiters in US. So you don't have to worry about now I'm ready. Now who do I send my resume to? Should I apply for jobs? You should apply for jobs on your own. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's no contract that you can't. But then we also got there to cover your back. We will put you in 120 different job portals. It's very important. A lot of people, a lot of academy fails to do that. There's a lot of good trainers, but as far as like this integrated system goes, where you're gonna just sign up at some place and close your eyes and just do the study and being confident that you will for sure you'll get there, that is really hard to find. And that's kind of the vision I carry with myself along with Amit and all the instructors and officials, that we want to be a one-stop shop of academy. So we have that. And that's not just a talk that I'm saying out of a PowerPoint. We have tons of thousands of examples. These are the people who have changed their life in 2014. So I'm just getting back in 6 years ago. They're managers right now. So I've trained them in a broken classroom. We look much better now, but just to show you some of the great success that we brought in 2020. Yeldo was a train operator in MTA, never touched a piece of technology before, and we converted him into a technical guy, and he's got a job at ADK. Same goes with Arafat. He came from Bangladesh as an immigrant. Normally, what we do coming from different countries in this country, we started doing odd jobs, started working in McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, but he never did that. He met me. I said, "You're a very smart guy." I put him in the class. It took him 1 year, but he landed a job at Bank of America. Asha, a mysterious girl to me who never went to school here. I've never seen her before. Until now I've never seen her. She took a course and in 9 months she got a job. She got 3 job offers. This is Akash, fresh graduate out of computer science out of a CUNY University in New York. He also took the course with Asha, and they got job at the same time. The point I'm trying to make is this put everybody in the one bucket in IT industry. It doesn't matter what background you're coming from. Doesn't matter what degree you have. If you work hard 6 months, there is a job for you. And so I want to give you a little bit of little details about it. I'm not just saying this, okay? If you go to our YouTube channel, this is called Transfotech Academy, and go to video, and you will see everyone's story is out there. I have done, whenever there's somebody's got job, I have done a live session to let people know about their stories, right? This is the first time I actually saw Aisha, and that was amazing. She actually stated that, and she brought up her own journey, that being a mother of 3 kids, never worked in the United States, never went to school here. How was she able to manage 3 jobs in a week? Where Akash is just a fresh grad. I understand because he's a fresh grad of computer science, but he had no experience. So that's just one video. I really want you to go and check it out, because that's what you're going to get motivation. And I want you to come ready. When you come to us, it's not a free course. You're going to pay for it. So I want you to come ready for these. So go watch them. And here's the story of Yeldo. Well, I don't mind to show you, right? A quick one. Not sure if my internet is super low.
To change the career. My name is Yaldo Thurupadan. I'm presently working as a train operator in MTA, Metropolitan Transport Authority, New York. From the beginning, I had a passion for this IT field. I was very friendly with the computers and all the software, so I wanted to go to IT industry. That's why I joined Transfotech. It's a nice experience for me. During my stay in Transfotech, I learned a lot about Java and automation, especially Selenium. We had a very nice sessions with very experienced teachers. Yeah, I learned a lot in Transfotech. I joined Accenture. As you all know, that Accenture is one of the best companies in the world, and I have joined as a performance tester. I have been in the market for almost 7 months.
Anyways,
join Transfotech as early as possible. They will show you the right.
All right, Yeldo. So everyone's story is there. Every one of them surprised me every day, and that's kind of, I get motivation, and I feel happy that I quit my job, and I feel happy of my team, that what the amount of good work we're doing. Go check them out. Check out their stories. They're there, right? Not only them, there are way too many students. Other students' stories are out there, but these are true heroes, right? I would say, for the pandemic, they're so random people. They're so random immigrants came to this country without having too good of English, worked hard 6 to 9 months, and got $80,000 to $100,000 job. Last week, two of my students got job. I can show you their offer letters right now. One is Lamia. And where's Lamia? And she's young. She's from New York. She also it took her about 10 months because of pandemic, everything was slow. But she's got a job at I'm not going to share too much personal information, but she's got a job, $90,000 salary. She's only 22-year-old. That's one. And then one of my other students, Usman, just confirmed me that he's got a job. He joined the project. He was a DJ. So he was a DJ, but he confirmed that he joined the projects. Onboarding process completed this Thursday. So hey, I don't know what else to show you. I mean, there's not too many stuff to show you. You already know about the IT industry. I'm glad the process we have established that just works for everyone, and we are just constantly getting better. And now the BA thing is even easier, and you have the best instructor who's gonna bring all of his knowledge and all of the commitments that he has. Um, so let's hear from Amit, right? And then we talk about the pricing and everything else about the BA course. So Amit, mic is all yours. Go ahead and share your experience with people, and feel free to take questions from people as well.
Sure. So, hey guys, just thank you for the introduction, Galib. I just want to let you guys know that Galib is actually a very, very, very comes from a very, very good background in IT, very good knowledge. I actually was a student of his, and now I'm joining as an instructor, as and I'll be helping him grow this. Let everybody else know about this company as well. And I really believe in this company. But a little bit about myself. A lot of people that knows me, they that worked with me, knows how I am. I've always talked about the IT industry and how I'm working toward getting my foot into the door. During the pandemic, like a lot, like almost like a lot was going on, but I landed my job. I worked with previous a lot of other companies as a BA, but now I'm working for Etna. I'm a senior business systems analyst. um I every day I learn something new, right? Because the way you get into this field is like we help you. You'll learn. You get all the traits from here, right? And then you go into work and you start learning, right? So I'll tell you about a little bit more about my salary wise. I make over six figures now. Before I literally had like a $60,000 jump from my it's ridiculous when you talk about it because it's crazy. It's unreal. But yeah, I make over six figures now, and I'm living a very comfortable life. I'm learning every day, and I've learned so much. It's so once you get into the field, it's so easy to learn these things. It's like a couple of meetings, and then throughout the day, you just learn something. And if you have good colleagues, they'll help you with your job, and you learn on the job, and that's it. Nobody could ever tell you that, oh, like you never worked here before. Like it's crazy how everything just settles in once you get the job. All you really need to do if you do take this course is just listen to me. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to study. I'm not even gonna tell you that, oh yeah, study this. No, I'm gonna hold your hand and I'm gonna tell you that, look, study this part right here because this is important. Don't study that part too much, right? I'll tell you exactly. And not only that, while I'm working, I'm gonna be sending you all the types of meetings that I'm going to, how the environment looks like, who asks what questions. I'm gonna literally tell you from A to Z, so you would know from my experience and from what I'm teaching you. So like I have about like 8 or 9 students in my February batch, and I can Galib could also show you the testimonials that they said. And I'm like, it's amazing because I have created a lesson plan that actually works because I learned it from that same lesson plan. You know, BA is a very, very it's a position that you want to go for if you have good communication skills. If you learn, like if you know how to talk to people. Half the time when I'm working as a BA, I'm only probably working 1 or 2 hours a day, and after that I'm just chilling around taking a nap, unless if I need to go to any meetings. My life revolves around going to meetings and just sitting around, gathering the requirements from the business, getting my work done and handing it in. After that, nobody bothers you. You're just chilling around. That's it. But it's like you just have to really know your like what a BA, like what is your part in the software development life cycle. Like it's like we will be taking care of we will take care of the recruiting part and the resume part. But your job, if you do take this, is just to like listen to me and attend class, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to study.
And then
And
Amit, thanks for your info. Just wanted to ask a question on behalf of people, like what, and be honest with us, right? Because you started your first job in 2015, you moved to your second, and now you're making six figure. Now, realistically speaking, I don't want to give people a fake informations or
right,
exaggerated dream. What realistically they can make at their first job? Well, I took this snap from salary.com. If you can see it right now, it says 70 to 85 to the first starting job with 3 years to 5 years of experience.
right. So when we teach you this, right, an entry level job will easily pay you 80 plus, right? But the way we'll help you and the way we'll teach you this It's like you're gonna know this from the back of your head, and with my knowledge and my experience that I'm gonna show you through videos and you're gonna know this, and your experience level is gonna go above that, right? So you might even land 100, you might even land a six-figure job starting, you know. So, but it's just that coming from my experience, what I saw, landing a job like that, starting even 80, 90K, nobody's ever gonna give you that. Trust me. I double majored in marketing and HR, and I've worked in different companies. And before I got into this, and then there's always salary cap. The more experience you have over the years that as you get into this field, the more you're gonna get. You could even reach 200K, 250K. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it really goes up like that, just like QAs. You see, Galib showed you about how a person just got the offer letter. She's starting for 90K at 22 years old. That doesn't happen, you know?
That doesn't happen. That's true. That doesn't happen in the United States, at least. I have not seen that. Even if you do a master degree,
Exactly.
you wouldn't get that
No,
threshold.
I can tell you right now, I have friends who have master's degrees, and I only have a bachelor's degree. I'm making more than them. And they're asking me, how are you doing this? I'm like, listen, first of all, in life, you cannot work hard. You gotta work smart. You gotta pull strings. And that's what I did. You know, like my marketing degree, my HR degree does not align with nothing with the business analyst. But what did I do? I went out there, pulled strings, learned the craft, and I got into the field. And now look, I'm not doing nothing with my degree.
That's true, Amit. Thank you so much. Do you want to talk about my next favorite slide on flexibility wise? Because money is just one thing, right?
Of course,
To
yeah.
me, money is not everything, right? The job securities and flexibilities and freedom. So, how do you see that be a course in terms of that?
So I'll tell you one thing, right? So in any business, right? Just like Galib said earlier, in any business, you always need a software development team. You always need a business analyst that talks to the business from what they want and brings it right back to the software development so they can build it. Doesn't matter what it is. Insurance company, like any domain. I work in the healthcare domain, right? You need a BA. I have like almost 50 plus BAs, and I work in safe agile. So we have over 600 people in our company, and each of them are breaking down, and they hire more people every single day whenever there's a new program or new API is being funded, right? Just this week alone, they need two more BAs right now. If any one of you was ready right now, I could have just handed in your resume and got you an interview, boom, right there with my reference. It's that really easy. You just got to know your stuff. And every domain, either the manufacturer, automobile, the gas, anything, you need a BA and you need a software development team. That's it.
R-
There's
Right,
nothing
and I just
stop
want to
you.
quickly add to what Amit said. The think of it is right, an opportunity for you to move between different domain. Like this is
Exactly.
exactly what I did. I work for government, I work for banking, I work for consulting. You know what? These are all new experiences. You make new friends. Versus if you were an accountant, if you were like a nurse, right? If you're a nurse, with due respect to that, those are frontliners. They saved our life during this pandemic. But you are stuck with one industry, which is a hospital. You won't be able to move and go ahead and work for a bank. But by doing this BA course, not only are you going to make money, but let's say you got tired working with the one automobile industry. You don't want to play with machines anymore. Go work for government. Go work for e-commerce, gain knowledge. Maybe you will be able to build your own e-commerce company one day. So that's the freedom and opportunity and flexibility. That's one. Second, do you want to move to England? You have a job there. You want to move to Hawaii? You have a job there. What other position will give you this freedom? Any states that you move in the United States, there is be a job. Right, Amit? What you think about that?
And I'm gonna say this straight up, man. Listen, if things like Google, Amazon, their interface, their website. You think it's just built by Jeff and everybody? No, they literally hire and fund SDLC like SDLC teams, like software development teams, a business analyst, a project manager, a product owner. They have to hire these people to build their damn website. Who do you think comes over here? Us. We build them. It doesn't get built by itself. The world is moving toward IT. There's a reason why IT jobs are growing every day. You think Tesla's cars, like Elon Musk's Teslas, is working without the software development team? No, bro.
No, I have a slide actually. I skipped it, and you are bringing me back to this slide. I like to skip the slide, for some time. So this is a comparison between Walmart and Amazon. Who makes more money? Until last year, Walmart did, but now Amazon does. Why? Because they're online. They're making more money without having a damn physical store and without having a damn employee. How much Walmart will pay rent for each of these stores? 70, 80,000, because they have like 300,000 stores all across USA. And that's just the rent. Think about how much they're paying to their employees to manage their shelves, organize stock, load them up. Billions of dollars, where Amazon doesn't have any of these costs. That's the power of IT. And who's gonna run the IT? Like Amit said, they need all of these different engineers. So not only BA is just the easy one, no coding. So why probably you're here. But any of these things you learn, you have a job. And out of these top 10 ones, 8 of them are very similar to Amazon. They don't have physical stores. Does YouTube has one? No. Facebook has one? No. PayPal, LinkedIn? No. Microsoft had a store, but they shut down. Now they're going to be all online. Only Apple does have a store, but half of their sales come from their online anyway. That's the
Yeah.
world we're living in. So if you see the potential, the landscape of your potentialities skyrockets to the sky. What else you'll be doing if you don't do IT? Accounting? Oh, good luck with that.
Listen, man,
And just with due respect,
I have friends who literally got a CPA and sitting down and looking for jobs right now.
well, now with due respect that we need accountants and everything, but I'm saying I'm getting hyped up about thinking about growth. I mean, would you grow in accounting field? How long? How much? What's the ceiling, right? And here the ceiling is the sky, right? So anyway, so that's kind of the thing. I wanted to show you the salary.com, all the salaries and everything. But I think after these, you're going to do your own research. Go to Google, type.
Listen, even if you are an accountant, you could be an accountant business analyst, which is crazy. They have that.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy. But my thing is that I've been following IT. I've been trying to get into. I've been listen. It took me almost couple of years to actually get it. But when I graduated college, I always knew I wanted to get into IT because I know that's where the job was. But it was too late for me to change my major. You know. But I always knew that I had to get in somehow. So I did my research, and business analyst is like you're like an engineer, but you're not an engineer, which is fine with me. You know, because I'm not doing the coding. Literally, I'm not doing the coding. I'm just getting all the information from the business. They let me know what they want to build, and I bring it back to the software development. They develop, and I'm just chilling after that. That's all I'm doing.
right. So it's a sweet spot. You work with the team, but you don't take the heavy lift. You just
Nope.
communicate the information out. So that's
Exactly.
opportunity. Work from home is a huge opportunity for you. During this pandemic, that's just opened up all these companies that you see: Amazon, J.P. Morgan Chase, Google, Twitter, Microsoft. They're allowing their employees to work from home, and it's gonna stay that way.
Yep.
Amit, do you go to office?
Bro, if listen, this is a little bit out of context, but I work in my boxers when I wake up in the morning. I just open up one of my eyes and I just log in through my computer and I go to the scrum call and I'm laying down and I'm answering to my scrum master like, yeah, I did this yesterday and I'm doing this today and yeah, no impediments. And then I put myself on mute and I listen to others. That's it.
That's funny because I've been traveling around the world and teaching different organizations how to scale the software development team. I went to India in 2019 and 18. I was in Poland, so I've been working from home before the pandemic hit, right? Remotely, so it wasn't a problem for me. But it's all boils down to opportunity for new people who are trying to, learn things right now because you're gonna get a job from home and you're gonna do the job from home. Is
You
it
need to
just an opportunity? Huh?
show the pictures from Poland and everything from India. Those pictures need to be over here, man. Like those are testimonies right there
No,
of
I
people.
have that. I've shown people my background. I have people, so that's in JP Morgan. That's the headquarter of USCIS. That was in India. That was in China.
Yeah, I missed
I worked for
it.
Federal Reserve. That was in India. Anyways, I had more pictures, but I don't like to too much talk about myself. Just take the focus away. Now, I think people got a gist of it. Now we're gonna open up for the question, but let me before that, uh, we clearly drawn the picture that we have a system, and we will try to help you. We'll go above and beyond even the class. If you need extra help, Amit is there. Let's talk about the pricing for the course, right? This course, it's basically a paid course. This is not an ISA. We don't do that crap. Those are scams to me. People take your 15% for 2 years. We don't take any of these, crappy deals. It's straightforward. Your total tuition will be 9,998. It's like about 10,000, right? But we understand you don't have 10,000 right now, so we 60% of that is going to be deferred, meaning after you get the job, you're gonna have to pay us $6,000, not at once, in installments, right? And that leaves you with the $4,000 total. That's what you have to pay, 3,999. That's what you have to pay while you're doing this course in next. But don't worry, we allow installments, basically, for let you pay this course, the upfront payment, and the deferred one never comes up before you get the job. Now, that may sound too much sometimes some students, but if you look at the value you are getting, here's the main slide, right? We are giving out a $17,000 worth of value for free for this deal, which is we call one time to lifetime deal. We normally don't give it out. We are giving out right now because of the pandemic. With this deal, you instantly save 2,000. So this is your $4,000 fees, 6,000 after you get the job, 4,000 now, 6,000 after you get the job, 10,000 total. And that is like 10% of your first year salary only. And we're taking you through all these processes: internship, training, mentorships, labs, resume, profile building, marketing, all this included. 10% of your first year salary, if you think that way. And then 60% is deferred, meaning we're not even collecting it before you get the job. So, but of course, you need to pay if you want to get a quality training. We're not just a random online institute, right? So we got expense to maintain, and so it's a lot of expenses basically. Employees, rents, internship, recruiters. It's gonna come to you to help you learn better and expedite your job process. So that's what we're doing. But then we are giving out a $17,000 worth of value, meaning that this is an unlimited retake. If you're going to retake this course as many times as you want in your lifetime, it's free. So you're paying it once, you're doing it multiple times if you need to. I don't wish you to do multiple times. I hope you get it done at once. Then unlimited resume building. This is awesome, meaning that 2 years later, if you need a new resume, you come to us, we'll build it for you for free. So how do you price it? I mean, this is priceless, right? It's a lifetime support. Only thing you're paying is this, right? So this is how you're getting this $17,000 value. Unlimited job verification, unlimited job reference, unlimited offer letter review. Like Lamia, I showed you an offer letter she gave me to review. I'm reviewing it. And at times matter. Who does that for who in this world? Nobody. There are people who train you and just put you in the market. You go swim. They put you in the ocean, swim and survive. But we are there with you, even reviewing your offer letter. We'll give you a dedicated recruiter for your marketing. You see how caring we are, right? And you will get this service for lifetime. Like if any of your job, even if it's 5 years later, you need a reference verification, you can use Amit, you can use me. We'll verify your reference. That is priceless. So I can put this as a $50,000 price if you want to do for lifetime, because you don't know, we don't know how many times you're going to utilize it, right, in life. But basically, um, let's see if people can see me here. Okay, perfect. Right, so we are giving this out to you for everything under this one deal. So if you look into that perspective, this is the best deal you can get in the United States. We are very well researched about what others doing. We don't do any funky things. We don't say, hey, put $1,000 down and then Once you get a job, I'll take your everything. I'll take your 15% for 24 months. Those craps are out there. Be careful. Those are called ISA. I was reading an article that 88% people drops out who actually signs up for these. That's not good for you, right? And this is coming out of somebody who's doing it for 12 years in the industry and training for 8 years. Those are not good for you. We are only looking for committed people. We are only looking for people know that they're gonna get a job, right? So you put your value down, you pay for it, and then in the long run you save money, you get better service, you create better friendships. So we are a community of solid people, right? That's our vision. But do your research, right? Do your research, but when you compare us, compare us with everything. And I mean, apple to apple, not apple to orange, right? With the value we're giving, the kind of people we are, the quality and the educational system we have, our 6-step process that we have, all together, that you're gonna pay this price, right? And to start the course, I must say the money back guarantee. If, so look, we are an institute. We are not selling any services, right? If you don't like our course, we can force you. If you think it's not for us, we can force you, right? So you have 2 weeks money back guarantee. So if you pay the first installment to register for the course and start the class, and for any reason, 2 weeks later, if you think this is not for you, let us know. We'll give you the money back. So you don't lose anything, right? It's risk free, 100% risk free. You send us an email and we'll give you money back in 3 days. It'll be refunded to your bank account. In order to start, you need to pay the 799 to start. It's one installment out of five. So, like I said, for these 399 that you are responsible for paying during the sessions, we allow people to go up to 5 different installments. If you have any financial situation, let us know. We are very friendly institute. We would try to consider with the valid proof and everything that if we can give you a little more installments. But typically we do 5 installments and 799 a month. So it's gonna be 5 equal installment in next 5 months, and you're done. You're done for lifetime. And then just wait. You learn. I'm sure by the time you finish paying 5 installments, you should have a job. You might have a job letter offer in your hand. Who knows? But if it takes more time for you, it's free. Retake the class. Let us know. We will put you in more classes. We have different courses as well that we can move to, right? So it is a lifetime commitment and you pay it just once. So again, in order to sign up, you have to pay the first invoice and sign an enrollment agreement, join the WhatsApp group, get the LMS access, join the first class. And the first class will be exactly at this time next week, next Saturday, next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're just gonna have 1 day class for now, Sunday, 7 p.m. And then Amit will give you assignments and work to do. And this will continue for the next 3 months. After that, we'll put you in internship and so on and so forth. Work like that. Right now, you have a lot of questions, I'm sure. So before that, how are you gonna sign up, right? If you're deciding to sign up, I shared a link in the chat, in the Zoom chat. If you start the link right now, I'm gonna share it again. This is called an enrollment agreement, enrollment form. So take a moment, everyone, right now. Take a moment and fill this out if you're ready to sign up, because if you forget to fill out, we wouldn't know that you are here. So it looks like this. I gave you this link in the chat right now, in the Zoom chat. If you go there, just put your name, last name, email, and phone number, and any message if you want to write down any message. Now, if you fill out this form, then what's gonna happen? We know that you're ready to sign up, and until you talk to our career advisor, you don't have to pay. So no worries. Uh, we will take your information. Tomorrow is Monday. Starting from tomorrow, we will start giving you call, text, emails, and set up a time with you so you can meet one of our career advisors. Our career advisors are not me. I've shown you here. We have multiple of them. Mainly Ashraf will try to contact you, or one of Mustafa, or maybe someone else. But these are all trained up. They've been doing career advising. They've been helping people throughout their journey, or some of them, they will give you a call once you fill out this application, and they will talk to you. They'll ask you your situation and everything. Based on that, they'll send you the first invoice that you have to pay, and the contract agreement for enrollment agreement that you need to sign, and then you come back fresh and join the class. And once you sign that, I'm gonna request you one more thing to do before I go to the Q&A. Just download WhatsApp. Not, everybody should have WhatsApp already, but if you don't, download WhatsApp, because we have a group uh, for the course. This is where we're gonna add you once you're paid, and this is where you're gonna get the class link every week. It'll be shared with you before the class, before every Saturday 7 p.m. And you just click the link and you join the class. And the classes are very much, it's not a class like today, like I'm talking, you're listening to me and you're waiting for the question. Classes are very open, like Amit, right? Amit was speaking. It's everybody's mics on. It's pretty much like a working session, right? Everybody can talk. It's collaborative. That's what I mean to say. So you shouldn't have any problem with that, and you should get job ready in 3 months. So with that, I'm just gonna start for Q&A, question and answer. I know you guys have a lot of questions.
Galib,
Uh,
before you
yeah,
do that, I want to share some content from my students I have right now. I wanted to show some videos of my students before, if that's possible.
sure. A testimonial. You just want to show them how good you are. All right, that's good. I have that video over here. You sent me earlier. So this is Amit's student from the batch of February, right? I think. What does the batch call? February batch. This is the one, Amit. Yes, the BA batch February. People are putting their testimonials. They're happy. We have about 10 students that Amit is running right now. How many students are there? 12. All right, total 12. Me and Amit and maybe 10 students in that batch. And this is one of the students. We're extremely happy, and he loved the way it's going right now. And he had no technical background as well. He came from non-technical background. So Amit wants to show you. I skipped it. I think I've shown you enough testimonial, but he wants to show you. So let's just play it, and let's see how he's liking the course.
Hi, my name is Jaron. I'm a student in the BA course, and so far with the direction of the class, I'm very pleased at the pace that we're going. We don't go too fast where it's like, all right, that's too much information. I'm not able to keep up. I'm scared of what's coming next, and it's also not too slow where it's like, I'm not learning anything. I feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like we're on a perfect pace where we use our time efficiently. We're learning something new every class. And we're also reinforced with the videos and the notes and the link that Amit sends to just, connect what we learn to real world examples. And also just having Amit being in that working role every day, and he's showing us like what he goes through and what will be expected of us. And also what we're learning in the classes, it always combines and it always connects to where, all right, I know that this stuff is going to be used and that I'll be successful when it's my time to interview and have the job and, just start my career path. So I'm very happy with the direction, and I'm happy with our instructor. It's one of the best decisions I made being a part of this course.
Now I have to ask this question. I mean, did you pay him? You are on mute. You are on mute.
I literally told them that even if you hate me, you gotta say it.
All right, all right.
Like you gotta say it from your heart, bro. And he's been. I think I think this guy right here, he's gonna be the first one to land the job. Actually,
Well, no. So I gotta tell you this. This is a bad assumption. I have experience with the training these people. I shown you an old picture. I want to really give people ask opportunity to ask question. But look, I've trained a group of people, and in my experience, it was a batch going. There's a group of friends though. They're all friends, right? They were all young from New York. That was like 2014, and then one guy joined at the end. His name is Azad, like this Azad. Azad is right here, who also worked with me at Homeland. But Azad came in and said, "Hey, buddy, I also all of my friends are doing the course. I want to do the course." I said, "No, the course is already in the motion. It's 2 months gone. You can't cope up. But he joined. He forcefully joined, but he got a job before everybody. You never know, bro. You never know. It doesn't. It's not always the one that looks so smart. It's the luck. It's the luck, right? Maybe the weakest one will get the job first, but every one of them got job, right? They made it in this picture. So, anyways, with that, I'm gonna open up for Q&A. So it's your turn, guys. Just ask any question. Okay. Were you able to? It's muted for now. Okay. After doing the orientation, did you guys find the form that I shared? The form, like the enrollment form?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, share the details and time schedule. The class time is Saturday, right, Amit? It's Saturday or Sunday?
It's gonna be Sunday, and then as a team, we can all come down together on what days works for everybody, and I'll work with your schedule. It's really that simple.
Perfect. He's flexible. So the classes will start from next Sunday. Next Sunday at 7 p.m. Before that, you should have your registration done and paid the first invoice, ready to go for the course. So therefore, fill out the form right now. Otherwise, we wouldn't know that you were here. Right? Fill out the form just now. If you can find it, let me know. After these, we just gonna send you an email, right? We can send you an email and text, and the form link will be also there, and this video will be also there. Feel free to share with your friends and families if you think you want to help someone, right? Spread the word out, and make sure you watch it one more time. If you had any question, or maybe you had to go somewhere in the middle, I don't know, I can see you. But the form link will also be there. But feel free to submit the form right now. I mean, that way we'll start giving you a call from tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Monday morning. Why wasting time, right? You shouldn't waste time uh, for doing the good things, right things. So fill out the form right now, and in the meantime, some of you might ask a few questions. Any question is a good question. If you ask a question, everybody will get benefited out of it. Yeah, so go ahead. Don't be shy.
This is actually the best time to ask all your questions, anything that you have in your head, your chest. This is the best time because we can answer it for you because we know this field, and we know the route to this field very, very well. So there's not a question we don't have an answer to.
Yep. Anyone?
Okay. So I have a question.
Sure.
All right. So basically, while doing the classes and everything, we have full access to everything. Like you said, we can redo the courses as many times as we need, right?
Yes.
On top of the everything else that I reviewed over the orientation, I wanted to know. So that job placement thing, you guys all help us out with, as well as building our resume and recruiting. That is done to us specifically by you. But you did say we can apply on our own. So
Yes.
is it a good thing to apply on our own with certain companies, or we should just base it on you guys for a bit and then
Well,
work our way through
that
it?
depends. That's a good question, but that depends on how aggressive your roadmap is. A lot of companies
Mhm.
gives you weird contract. They bind you, right? That you have to work
Mm.
through me because they also want to take money from your paycheck, right? Because if you go work for
Yeah.
someone else directly, then they can take the cut. We don't do that. That's why I said we're transparent. All you're paying that 10,000, 4,000 before, 6,000 later, and we're happy, right? So that's why I mentioned that if you want to get a job through on your own, feel free to do so. I'm not stopping you. I would fight for you to raise 10 more K for you, right? So you'd be happy. Um, if your friends, any of your friends, I know you have a lot of friends in IT. If they offer you a job, let's say Amit offers you a job, anybody offers you a job, take it.
Yeah.
There's no
All right.
restriction.
Oh, okay.
One other thing I just remembered when you asked me about the questions. Every class will get recorded. Today's class is also getting recorded, and then we have an LMS,
Oh,
Learning Management System. Um,
yes.
once you register for the course, you'll be given with your credential to log in, user ID and password, and then
Yeah.
let's say you miss a class, mistakenly an accident happened. You have the recording. The recording session will be uploaded right after the class, so you can just go home, log in, and see the whole class. So you'll never miss a class, right?
No.
Even if you miss it, you can watch the recorded video.
And we can see those recording as many times as we want.
It's just you log into YouTube and you watch the video as many times as you want.
Oh,
The video is there.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be enough. That should answer most of my.
Thank you. Thank you. So fill out the form. Fill out the form. If you have more question, you can ask your career advisor. Like technically, how do I log in? Let's say something's not working. And we don't get bothered. We really help our students like with everything's possible. That's why it is a teamwork, right? We have this beautiful team. Um,
Hey,
so
I'm gonna log back in. Okay, 1 second.
all right. So I'll continue answering your question. Go ahead. Is there anybody? You guys should have, at least everyone should ask one question. If you're not comfortable asking the question, just type your question in the chat. Okay? Feel free to type your question. The class details were shared with the guys. Yeah, so if you don't have any question, then I'm gonna share the enrollment form once again, right here, so you don't miss it. And take a moment, because if I close the meeting, the form will disappear. So take a moment to fill it out. Just click in there and go to these, and then you can ask more question privately with your um, career advisor when your career advisor gives you a call tomorrow or day after tomorrow, right? But uh, mention to that career advisor that you want to join the first class, right? So that career advisor will send you the link. You should get the link anyway. I mean, we try to contact people in every possible way: email, phone, text, WhatsApp. So you should be in the loop. You should get the link to join the next class next Sunday, but make sure you mention it to the career advisor. So I'm just going to wait a few more minutes for you to fill out the form. And then in the meantime, if you have any question, again, feel free. If you have any last question before I finish up, feel free to ask me. I'll just type it in the chat. Here's our contact number also. If you want to reach out directly, you can send us an email or you can call us. Take a screenshot of these just in case you forget and you need to talk to us at some point. So you can just easily, give us a call, and we are always available.
Uh, you hearing me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I have like a few quick questions. If you just want to make sure. Like, first of all, I understand that like as a BA, I need to connect like business owners, stakeholders to the development team. So it's like I have to pass the message or the language where the business owner or stakeholders to the development. Do I need to know uh, programming language or any sort of testing like coding?
No,
If
you
I
don't.
don't have any idea about programming language and coding, how would be my strategy to connect with the development team?
You
That's
don't
my
need
first question.
you don't need to know any programming languages. Programming languages are there to develop it. You come before that. Your job is to talk to client and stakeholder and get the requirements. What kind of software, how it is going to look like, where's the button will be, what will be the color, right? This information you will get them from the stakeholder, and you will write them at some place for the developer. Your job is to let the developer know that create this button, create this website, and it needs to look like this. Your job is not to create them. So why would you need a programming language for? They will need to know a programming language because the requirement you are giving it to them, they're gonna create the website based on that. So they will program it. You don't. The BA doesn't need to know any programming language. But if you know some testing is good. So some sort of testing will be included into this course as well. That's why,
Okay.
yeah. So you
Now
learn.
another question is like, as a BA, I need to connect with the customers.
Yeah.
Do there is any sales involvement? Like, do I need to participate in any sort of
No,
sales or
no, no,
anything?
no, no. It's not. You don't have to sell anything. They will be sold, and that's when they come to you. Okay. You are part of the software development team, right? Like I showed you. You're not part of uh basically you're part of this team, right? You're part of the team. You're not part of the sales team. They will sell the product. They will sell a project. Then once it is sold, that's when you go and start. Like, okay, it's done, sold. Now tell me what you want, right? And you start taking notes. You start talking to them, and then you also start communicating with your internal development team. So you are the bridge between the client, the customer, and the team. Make sense?
Yeah, yeah. Who does BA like under work with? Like
The
project
team
manager
the
or
team the
scrum
team
master?
right. So that's scrum, not the scrum master. So that's a tricky question. Okay, you're probably going to report to a director or assistant director or a senior manager, but the scrum master, BA, QA, these are part of the same development team. Nobody reports to each other, they work together. Once you learn
Okay.
scrum agile, you'll see how this team is formulated, and all of these knowledge will be part of this course, so you'll know.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, and what's your name and where are you from?
My name is MD Uddin.
And what you from, Uddin?
Um, I'm from Bangladesh, but I
No,
studied
I'm
in
saying
UK.
you
I'm
are living
living
in
living in New York. Yeah,
you're in
Bronx.
New York, right?
Yeah.
Right. You're living in New York. Very good, nice. All right. I was
All
asking
right.
this question to everybody at the beginning, so it's good. A lot
All
of New
right.
Yorkers.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
make sure you fill out the form. Otherwise, we're
Yeah, I
going to
did. I
find you.
did. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I
All right.
have
Thank you.
one more question.
And who's that?
My name is Naid.
Oh, Naid. Naid, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So basically, after learning everything, and you guys help us do a set of interviews and recruiting, the job market basically, you guys said it's basically like a contracting. Can you elaborate more on that contract part?
It's not contract. Amit is a full-time employee of ECNA.
Okay.
Well, there are a lot of
Oh,
contracts jobs out there. They hire you
okay.
for 6 months, but there are a lot of full-time permanent jobs. Like it's 50-50, right? Where they give you all the
Yeah.
benefits and everything. It depends on what is your preference,
Yeah. What do you land, right?
right?
Basically, whatever
And
you
then
land on.
for the contracts, you make like $80 per hour. It's a fixed rate, right?
Uh,
$80 per hour. For the contracts jobs, for a smaller period of time, you make more money. And for the permanent jobs, you make a salary. It's not hourly. It's like 100K a year, right? But then you
Mhm.
also get a lot of benefits, right? 401K, dental,
Yes.
medical, visions, paid times off. So it's a trade. It's a preference. When you want to make more money, if you're younger, you prefer to make more money. You'd be like, I don't care about medical, right? Let's make more money for
Yeah.
2 years. You can work as a contractor, or you can
Oh,
get
so
a
you could, so you could do either one of them, whichever one you want
yes,
to apply to.
yes, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, because I just wanted a little more information on how the contracts work, and I know how full time jobs work already. The contract is something that I've heard of numerous amount of times. I just wanted to figure out
It's very good.
what's the difference between a
There,
contract and a
there's
full
there's
time job.
very there's a lot of contract jobs, and contracts gets extended every 6 months. So they will hire you
Yeah.
for a 6 month contract on the
Mm.
hourly rate, and if you do a good job, they will say, okay, next 6 months, and then next 6 months, and next 6 months. I've seen the people are contracting for 10 years in governments and many other agencies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
All
you
right.
could
Thank
you
you
could
so
be
much for
that.
that information. Yeah.
Sure,
Thank you so much for that.
sure. Make sure you fill out the form so we can
Yes,
find
I
you.
definitely will. All right.
Okay. All right. So with that, I think I'm just gonna end the session right now, and feel free to shoot me an email, text me, or call me. The number is there, and just fill out the enrollment request form so we can find you, and we'll contact back with you. All right. Everybody have a good night ahead, and looking forward to see all of you next week, next Saturday. Thank you.